In the heart of the desert, where time itself seems to stand still, lies a civilization of immense power that has captivated humanity for millennia. The eternal mystery of the Nile flows through the sands of time, carrying secrets that have puzzled scholars for generations. And here, rising from the desert like monuments to eternity itself, stand the Great Pyramids, silent guardians of ancient wisdom. Welcome to ancient Egypt, where gods walked among mortals and the impossible became reality. The pharaohs were not merely kings. They were rulers seen as living gods, divine beings who bridged the mortal world and the eternal realm. These symbols of power and divine authority commanded absolute devotion from millions of subjects along the Nile. From the legendary Khufu, who built the Great Pyramid, to the boy king Tutankhamun, whose tomb revealed untold treasures, each pharaoh sought immortality through grand monuments and elaborate burial rituals, believing their divine essence would guide Egypt for eternity. Their power was absolute, their legacy eternal, and their secrets still being uncovered. The pyramids of Giza stand as humanity's greatest architectural mystery, the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. For over 4.5 millennia, they have defied time and explanation. How a civilization, without the aid of modern technology, erected monuments of such breathtaking scale remains one of history's most profound and debated questions. Countless theories abound. Egyptologists debate the use of massive external ramps, either straight or spiraling, each with its own logistical challenges. Others suggest more ingenious methods like complex lever systems or even wetting the sand to reduce friction for sledges. The truth may be a clever combination of techniques. What we know for certain is the staggering scale. For the Great Pyramid of Khufu alone, an estimated 2.3 million limestone and granite blocks were quarried and raised. The main body used local limestone, but the massive granite beams deep inside, weighing up to 80 tons, were transported from Aswan, over 500 miles away. But the marvel isn't just the scale, it's the precision. The internal chambers and passages are masterpieces of stonework. Using simple tools of copper and stone, artisans achieve joints so fine you can't slip a piece of paper between them. This accuracy reveals a sophisticated understanding of geometry that astounds modern engineers. This precision extends to the heavens. The pyramids are aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal directions, a feat requiring advanced observation. It's believed they were celestial engines designed to align with key constellations like Orion. The so-called air shafts point to these stars, guiding the pharaoh's soul on its journey into the afterlife. From the enigmatic gaze of the Sphinx to the sun-scorched peaks of the pyramids themselves, the Giza complex is more than just stone. It is a meticulously planned landscape of belief, a physical bridge between the earthly and the divine. It stands as an eternal testament to human ambition and a civilization's profound faith in eternity. In the realm of Egyptian mythology, a pantheon of gods governed every aspect of existence. None were more powerful than Ra, the sun god who sailed his solar bark across the heavens daily, bringing light and life to the world. Each night he descended into the underworld to battle the serpent of chaos, Apep. This was a perilous, eternal journey to uphold cosmic order and ensure the sun would rise again. For mortals, the path to eternity was presided over by the benevolent Osiris. His own powerful myth, murdered by his jealous brother Set and resurrected by his devoted wife Isis, defined the Egyptian promise of rebirth and hope. As Lord of the Underworld, he governed the afterlife, judging souls with a just hand and granting eternal life in the idyllic field of reeds to those deemed worthy of a peaceful paradise. Before facing Osiris, the deceased were met by Anubis, the jackal-headed guardian of the necropolis and the inventor of embalming. He protected the dead and oversaw the critical weighing of the heart ceremony. Here, in the Hall of Two Truths, he balanced the soul's heart against the single feather of Ma'at, or truth. This delicate judgment determined one's eternal fate as he guided them through the underworld. The afterlife was not a distant concept, but a tangible destination, reached through the careful preservation of the body. This intricate process of mummification was essential, ensuring the soul's aspects, the ba and ka, could recognize their physical form and reunite with it for eternity. It was a sacred, ritualistic preparation for the voyage ahead. To aid this passage, sacred texts like the Book of the Dead provided a divine roadmap. These personalized scrolls contained detailed maps and magical spells, essential for navigating the dangers of the underworld. They armed the deceased with the knowledge to overcome monstrous demons, correctly answer the questions of the gods, and avoid the ultimate doom of being devoured by the beast Amit, thus achieving eternal life. Beyond the monuments and mythology lay the true foundation of Egypt, a thriving society of farmers. Their entire existence was dictated by the Nile's annual rhythm, a cycle of 3 seasons that brought the flood, the planting and the harvest. This life-giving river deposited a thick layer of fertile silt they called Kemet, the Black Land, a stark contrast to the barren red desert beyond. Here they cultivated wheat and barley, the essential ingredients for bread and beer, staples of their diet and even a form of payment. Using ingenious irrigation, they ensured bountiful harvests that fed the entire kingdom. Literacy was a rare and powerful skill, and those who possessed it, the scribes, held positions of immense respect. Their arduous training began in childhood, mastering hundreds of complex hieroglyphs. But the rewards were great: exemption from manual labor and a high social standing. As the kingdom's administrative backbone, they were indispensable. They meticulously recorded tax collections, documented laws, chronicled military victories, and copied sacred religious texts. Using reed pens on papyrus scrolls, they became the permanent memory of the state, the keepers of its knowledge and history. In bustling state-sponsored workshops, skilled craftsmen transformed raw materials into objects of breathtaking beauty and profound purpose. Their work was not merely decorative, it was deeply connected to beliefs in the afterlife. Goldsmiths, carpenters and stone carvers created the magnificent treasures that would furnish tombs and temples. They worked with precious imported materials like gold and lapis lazuli, but also with local wood and clay. These objects were meant to ensure a king's comfort and status for all eternity, magically serving their owner in the next world. Their artistry still amazes us today. Remarkably, women in ancient Egypt enjoyed a level of freedom and legal status unparalleled in the ancient world, a stark contrast to their counterparts in Greece or Rome. While the home was often their primary domain, Egyptian law was clear. Women could own and inherit property, run businesses, act as witnesses in court, and even initiate divorce. They held diverse roles, from powerful priestesses and revered mothers to musicians and merchants. And in rare but significant cases, women like Hatshepsut could ascend to the throne and rule as pharaoh, proving they were integral and respected pillars of Egyptian society. At the heart of it all was family, community, and a shared belief in Ma'at, the divine concept of truth, balance, and cosmic harmony. This principle governed everything, from the pharaoh's duty to maintain order to an individual's ethical conduct. This stable social structure, where everyone understood their place and purpose, allowed their civilization to flourish. For over 3,000 years, it endured as a testament to its resilience and ingenuity, leaving an indelible and awe-inspiring mark on the grand tapestry of human history. Egypt's military strength was legendary, built on innovative strategies and the devastating effectiveness of horse-drawn chariots. Strategic fortresses along the Nile and at border regions served as the backbone of Egypt's defense system. Egyptian archers were among the most skilled in the ancient world, their composite bows capable of piercing armor at great distances. Bronze weapons and innovative military technology gave Egyptian forces significant advantages over their enemies. These military campaigns not only defended the kingdom, but expanded Egypt's influence throughout the ancient Mediterranean and African worlds. What ancient Egypt left behind continues to astound and mystify us. Treasures that reveal sophisticated knowledge and artistic mastery. Yet countless unanswered mysteries remain buried beneath the sands, waiting for future discoveries to unlock their secrets. Modern technology reveals new insights daily, from hidden chambers in pyramids to the genetic secrets of royal mummies. Each new discovery raises more questions than it answers, suggesting that Egypt's greatest secrets may still lie hidden. The legacy of ancient Egypt lives on in our architecture, our art, our fascination with the eternal mysteries of life and death. The story may end here, but history never sleeps. Continue the journey with more epic documentaries, and don't forget to subscribe.